Okay, the grid. So we have 6/8 and 4/8. Really, you can think about this as like 6/8 and 2/4. And it's really not that bad. Obviously 6/8, we're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stop. And obviously you've mastered the flam accent from doing the rudiments before this. So this shouldn't be too bad. Flam accent, stop. We're not using any finger right now because we're slow. If we were going faster, then you would have like a down and then some rebound in the low end. Down, low, 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 down. But everything's kind of in the back right now, since this is a slower lesson. When we go to the 4/8 or the 2/4, that's just 1 and 2 and stop. Pretty easy, just flams. Get the good heights. Downstroke, downstroke, downstroke. Don't grab these accents, okay? It's from the wrist, keep your pinky closed. And point down after each one of those. Make sure the flams are consistent. Now you'll see the little tilde above the 4/8 first flam. That means we're gonna put all these variations that are on the bottom in there in a little bit. The flam accent part during the 6/8 or the 12/8 remains the same, whereas during the 4/8, or we're thinking about like 2/4, we're going to put in flam taps or flam paradiddles or pataflaflas or flamacues or inverted flam taps. Let's get the grid first, then we'll start doing the variations. So we have flam accent, downstroke on your flam. Okay, let's just do the first measures. 1, I'm putting on 80 with 8th notes, nice and slow. Ready, go. Again, ready, go. Flam, left, right, left, flam on the right, flam on the left, flam on the right. Pretty easy. Okay, we do that twice, so that's pretty easy. Now let's go to the second line. We have 4 flam accents and then 4 flams, so we're just kind of extending this first idea. Pretty easy. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam accent, flam accent, flam accent, flam accent, flam, 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 stop. Ready and go. Right, left, 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 stop. So make sure you're not grabbing these accents. All right, let's do the whole thing. 1, 2, ready, go. This is so slow, we don't need any fingers. Just use your wrist. Just so you know, this is a very plain Jane version of this grid. You might play this in high school a lot faster, and you might do it twice. And do it again, right? There's the second time. And then on the second time, you would do those last flam measures twice. So that's kind of a common thing. Now this one, we're keeping it very simple so we can just really focus in on the rudiment and not get too crazy. Make sure you can play the grid perfectly. Go back and loop it if you need to. You need to be really good. You should be able to play this in your sleep and really feel the groove there. You shouldn't have to think about that too much. If you don't have that part just dialed in, then when we do the variations, it's going to be very difficult. You need to make sure this is in your muscle memory. All right, flam taps. The first variation is flam taps. So in the second measure, instead of going flam, flam, we're going to go flam, tap, flam, tap. Pretty easy because we know flam taps, right? You did your beginner rudiments. All we're going to do is add in a low note after the downstroke. So we did a downstroke on the right, add a low right, did a downstroke on the left, do a low left. Flam, tap, stop. Do the flam taps. At this tempo, you still don't need rebound. So this is all closed in the back right now. If we were doing fast flam taps, there would be 3s that we're feeling in more rebound, but we don't need that right now at this tempo. We're gonna put that into the grid. So we have measure 1's the same, measure 2 is now flam taps, measure 3 is the same, measure 4 is now flam taps, measure 5 is the same, and then measure 6 is flam taps. 1, 2, check it out. Flam accent, flam accent, flam tap, flam tap, flam accent, flam accent, flam tap, flam tap, flam accent, flam accent, flam accent, flam accent, flam tap, flam tap, flam tap, flam tap. Stop. Give it a shot. Right, left, flam tap, flam tap. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. Okay, if you didn't get that, slow it down and loop it. Okay, next rudiment is Flam Paradiddles. Now because we're doing paradiddles, it's going to go right, left, right, right, and put us off to a left. So measure 3 and 4 are now going to be the secondary sticking that you see in the music, which is going to be left lead. So make sure you realize it's going to flip the sticking on measure 3 and 4. Okay, but let's do a flam paradiddle off the right for a second. We have a right flam, then a left tap, then a double right. Flam-a-diddle. Flam-a-diddle. Now add the opposites, flam at the end. Flam-a-diddle, left flam. Flam, left, right, right, flam. Flam, left, right, right, flam. Now try off the left. Flam, right, left, left, flam. Flam, right, left, left, flam. Left, right, left, left, flam. All right, if you can't just do the flam paradiddles by itself, you're not ready to put it in the grid. So go back and repeat it or loop it or slow it down if you need to. So now we're going to put that into measures 2, 4, and 6. So we're going to have this. Check it out. Ready? Go. Flam accent, flam-a-diddle. Now I'm on my left for flam accents. Flam-a-diddle off my left. Now I'm back to the original sticking. Now here are my flam paradiddles. Flam-a-diddle, flam-a-diddle, flam. Let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, flam-a-diddle. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, flam-a-diddle, flam-a-diddle, stop. If you didn't get that, go back and loop it slower or practice for a second or go back in the lesson if you're confused. Check your stickings, okay? Make sure all flams are downstroked. We really don't need any fingers or grabbing happening right now. Okay, if we were going faster, those low notes would have some of that finger rebound, but we don't need that right now. Okay, Pataflafla. Let's talk about the Pataflafla. So Pataflafla is a right flam, then a left tap, and then a right tap, and then a left flam. That's accented. So that's kind of similar to a flam accent. Flam accent, but then you're going to have another flam right after. So it's going to be kind of a quick switch. So let's go left flam, right flam, the last 2 notes. Left, right, flam, flam. So you feel how your right is going to have to go low, high, and be ready to lift. And your left's going to go downstroking it. Okay, that one's easy. Put them together. Switch, switch. Left, right. Left flam, right flam. Okay, so now start with a flam accent and finish it with another flam. That's it, Pataflafla. Pataflafla, stop. Now, if we were going faster, which we're not doing right now, the Pataflafla is going to have a molar whip, which we did in the chop 13, where you have a low note, you're whipping it, and then you're bringing your fingers down and downstroking. And it kind of has that whip to it because it's so fast. Okay, and your left hand is just doing a bad double. That part's easy. But we're just doing wrist right now because we're learning this slowly. Okay, let's give it a shot, see what happens. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam accent, Pataflafla. Flam accent, Pataflafla. Flam accent, Pataflafla, stop. Okay, if you didn't get that, slow down and loop it or work on the part that's getting you. Flamacues. Let's work on the Flamacue for a second. So we have a low right flam, so you don't lift on that one. And then your left's going to react and lift. So do a low right flam. Make sure I can still tell it's right flam and the grace note and the left hand's low, and then lift your left after that. Then we're going to downstroke your accent in your left, and then it's just 2 low taps, bump, bump, and then we're up for your next flam accent. So we have low right flam, lift the left, downstroke your left, right, left, then a normal right flam. Flam, cue, and stop. Try it. Lift. And again, if you mastered beginner rudiments, this is not new to you. You're just dusting it off. Now, if you're going faster, you get that molar whip in your left. But right now we can do this with our wrist, okay? if you can't do a Flamacue, go back to the beginner rudiments. You have no business here right now. Now let's put that into the grid. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam accent, flam acute, and flam accent, flam accent, flam acute, and flam accent, flam accent, flam accent, flam accent, flam acute, and flam acute, and stop. Make sure that the first flam of the Flamacue is low. Don't lift on accident. If you couldn't do that, slow it down, go back, make a loop, slow down the percentage. Okay, and last is inverted flam taps, or we call these inverts. So when we did flam taps earlier, it was a right, left, and you're kind of doing a downstroke and your doubles, okay? And putting a flam on that. Now an invert is the inverted sticking on the inner beat. So it's gonna be a right flam still, but instead of doing another right, you're gonna do a low left. So again, it's like the beginning of a flam accent. It's flam on the right, then left. That's easy, right? Flam on the right, left. Try that. Flam, left. Now give me a left flam, which is lifting on your left hand, and you're playing a left flam, and then a low right. Okay, do it again. Left flam, and then a low right. So what we're doing is putting that back to back. So we're going to go right flam, left, and the left's got to lift, and then left flam, right, and the right's got to lift, because we're about to play another flam. So it's going to be right flam, left lifts, left flam, right lifts. And it lifts from a low note. That's an upstroke, right? So let's go flam, left lift, flam, right lift, flam. Nice and slow. Flam, left lifts, flam, right lifts, flam. Don't hit hard on the lift, just lift it. A little faster. Right, left, left, right, right. Right, left, left, right, right. So if you have to think about it a little bit. If you find yourself like, oh, I got this, you're probably playing flam taps, and we don't want that right now. 1, 2, flam, left, left, right, right. So the low note is about to be a flam. Low left is the flam now. Low right is the flam now. If that helps you. Okay, we can do that from our wrists. Again, we don't need to grab anything. When we're going faster, and we have this inverted motion, again, that's just a molar whip. You're doing a double and then downstroking. You don't need to worry about that now, but just know that when we're playing this faster, you're gonna have to do molar to make sure that you can actually do it at the speed. Right now we can just use our wrist. All right, let's give it a shot. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam, accent, flam, left, flam, right. Flam, accent, flam, left, flam, right. Flam, accent, flam, flam, left, flam, right, flam, left, flam, right, flam. You probably had a hard time with that. So I would go back, highlight that, make a loop out of it, slow down the percentage, get the sticking right, get the downstrokes right. You shouldn't be grabbing with your fingers, and let's get the heights. Okay, Buzzroll breakdown. So this is just a way for you guys to understand how when the tempo changes, your buzz rolls really don't change speed in your arms. But mathematically, they will change the rhythm. So as you can see, 1 through 6, there's a tempo range. There's 130 to 160, and there's 100 to 130. And so on. So whenever you're working on a piece of band music or a solo or a percussion ensemble and you have buzz rolls, find the tempo range that's here, and usually this will help you pick which skeleton or rhythmical bass to choose for your rolls. Think about a wind instrument. If I just played this as a wind player, I'd go da, 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 da. We can't do that, right? So we have to produce this through making decisions that'll make our buzzes sound smooth. So I want to start with number 2 because I always feel like 110 60th notes is my perfect buzz roll speed. So that speed here is going to be a great buzz roll speed for any tempo. So even if I speed it up, if I just go with that same feel, that 110 feel, and then if I go super slow, if I just keep that same feel. So no matter what the tempo is, I want to go for this feel or speed. Just because you have a buzz roll doesn't mean you're doing 16th notes. That's what a lot of beginners do. They'll have something super slow, and so they'll go, oh, I have a roll. 1 and 2 and 3, and that's just way too slow. They should be thinking about that 110 feel, and that's the speed you should choose. Number 1, it says 130 to 160. Here's 130, and we chose triplets. Even 160 works for this. Okay, if I go to 130, I can also do 16th notes. And I can drop that all the way to about 100. But I could also do this with 5s. Okay, let's drop it on 5s. Can also go down to about 85. But at 85, I could also do 6-tuplet. Okay, I could go all the way down to 70 with that. And then I can start doing 7s at 70. I can drop that also down to 60. Seven, stop. 7, right, left, right. I could do 8s with this, or 30-second note check. Now I could keep going. I just gave that as a general reference starting point. Obviously, if you play softer rolls or louder rolls, your skeleton or rhythm can also change on that. Usually if you're playing a higher roll, you should do a faster buzz roll, and usually when you're playing a lower roll, you should do a slower buzz roll. And you could also mix and meld them together if you're crescendoing as well, right? You can start slow and then speed up, right? So it really depends on the music, but this is a starting point to help you realize that not everything is 1 and 2 and or playing a buzz way too fast. 1 and 2 and 3, like that's not going to work, right? So this is a good way to kind of show you that no matter what tempo, you should be going for that perfect 110 speed in your arms. One, two, ready, go. This is so slow, we don't need any fingers, just use your wrist. One, two, check it out. Flam accent, flam accent, flam tap, flam tap, flam accent, flam accent, flam tap, flam tap, flam accent, flam accent, flam accent, flam accent, flam tap, flam tap, flam tap, flam tap, stop. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam accent, patty, fla, fla. Flam accent, patty, fla, fla. Flam accent, flam accent, patty, fla, fla, patty, fla, fla, stop. 1, 2, ready, go. flam accent, Flamacue, and flam accent, Flamacue, and flam accent, Flamacue, and Flamacue, and stop. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam accent, flam left, flam right. Flam accent, flam left, flam right. Flam accent, flam left, flam right, flam left, flam right, flam. Number 1 is triplets. That. $70. Down to 60. 7, 7, stop. 7, right, left, right. Down to 60.